Hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Taptap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Taptap Send. Yes, Taptap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Taptap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Taptap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Taptap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. 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 Green select glucometer. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Sugar level, check it. 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 Select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. 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 Green select, check it. Check it. Check it. Sugar level, check it. 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 Select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya.
Flex, Showbiz Daily right here with Intim Dodo Solomon, aka HMO, and I also have Roland Amate seated. Better be late than never. Of course, we understand and we agree we are late today, but you still have to forgive us. Light, power, bad day, mixed together. Like you're having a bad day and power goes off and this and that and that and all the co-meanings put together to make sure you just don't flow. But because of the karifi in us, yes, we've taken chinkafa. So because of the chinkafa and the karifi in us, the Lord has given us energy to do what we've got to do. This is the Lord's provisions, and as much as we have the Lord's provisions, it means we are good to go. Meanwhile, Roland Amate is seated, Intim Dodo Solomon is seated, Digital Rasta Currency is on camera, Richie Flex is the editor-director of our shows. And I want to salute you, tell someone that Showbiz Daily is live. as of yesterday, I saw a post from Watson Kelvin, aka Shatta Wale, asking that, hey, Sammy Flex, won't you do the Sammy Flex connect again? Chemo should have done it. It is not me. Chemo connecting is I do never follow. I pizzo.
The idea.
I pizzo. I do never follow. I'm up with Nabon commenting.
And I'll be reading messages.
To that reading messages. To that reading messages.
Okay.
I'm Baba Fire. I'm not see and connecting to you.
Yeah.
I'm on Tiasi. Connect. Last Sunday, oh.
Yeah,
we were at Nasi's program.
Yeah.
We were at Nasi's program. I actually thought we would be closing early, but actually it didn't work out. No, it didn't work out.
Mike.
No matter how I tried, it didn't work out. And Chemo could have saved the day for me, but Chemo to run away. Do you know? I also wanted to call you to come for the program. Oh yeah, when I wanted to go, I said, Chemo cry, so ne, Queen Chemo, if you're my Kobe. But the way it rained, in his own castle for the cut off. Since people don't want to leave Kaswa to come to town, to come to Accra, okay. Since people won't leave Kaswa to come to Accra, then you guys will be cut off on so many programs, and it was very unfortunate. But it's good. It's good. Richie, someone is saying, please, we can't hear your voice. Say, Wale, my manager, no. I don't know what you mean by. Is it Momo or no? Which one?
I think Momo.
Momo. Oh, manager Momo. What is that? Manager no.
No.
And it came as Momo. That means he's been typing Momo on his phone.
Yeah, suggesting Momo.
Yeah, that means he's been typing Momo on his phone more. That is why it came as such. But that's fine. They all typing. Phone they all typing our boy. So it's good. Chemo, how was the weekend though?
Yeah, it was normal for me. Yes, the normal weekend that I usually have, and this one is no different.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was cool. I mean, went through the day like I always do, and do some work. I mean, is it because of the kind of job that I do? Yes, I can work from home,
from location.
So then I have to do one or two, and then we are here.
I see.
Yeah.
Ro, how about you?
Well, it was very eventful, very busy. From Saturday through to Sunday, we had some few places to go. The Ghana DJ Awards, and from there the following day was Nasi's event, and we spent almost the whole day at various events, because Ghana DJ Awards, we were there even before 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And Nasi's event to same way. So it was as if we spent almost half of the weekend
attending events,
and that's how it was. Either way, we still enjoyed ourselves. I missed work, and it was very eventful.
Well, we are going straight to the issues we have to discuss today. Let me say thanks to Taptap Send for holding us down. If you live abroad, you're watching us, and you want to send money from abroad to Ghana, remember the only app that does it better is Taptap Send. Just download it on your phones today, and put in your key details, and remember to use the promo code, which is SammyFlex. The promo code will give you some more money onto your wallet. And just so you know, UAE, Dubai, they are now actively enjoying Taptap Send. So if you live in Dubai and you want to be sending Momo to Ghana, don't bother going to any agents. Yes, I know my people there. That's one of their businesses. Shouts to Abeka Solutions, man. Taptap a good business.
Competition, I think, in Yangui.
Okay. All right, so you can still contact Abeka. For now, Taptap Send is also there if you cannot contact him, and you are good to go. But use the promo code SammyFlex. That will surely help you. Now, because Roland mentioned the Ghana DJ Awards, there is something I want us to look at briefly, and we'll come back to continue with the convo. The fact that Shatta Wale, as part of his performance at the DJ Awards, came his intro came across like someone who is a DJ, someone who is also doing the work of the people they were honoring or awarding on the night. And it has become something that I've seen many people post on social media. And I'm getting the views of my people. An artist performing at the DJ Awards, appearing as such, and the act itself. What do you guys say? For Roland, he was part of it. So, did it come out well for you? I know you were part of the planning. Did it come out well for you?
Well, I think it was very good. It was very good, and I love how it showed even on camera, and how even the people received it. You know? During the event, I don't stand at one place. I move to make sure things are okay on grounds, even in the midst of performance. And you can clearly see the reaction from people. In fact, the whole entry was what even when the whole lights went off, some people were, okay, is it Shatta Wale? Is it not Shatta Wale? So when they saw the Shagzy laptop, some people knew, okay, Shatta Wale is about to come. But as to whether after Dope Nation, they thought, okay, Shatta Wale would come. Then Abiana came through. Then before Shatta Wale came, so they thought that, okay, Shatta Wale, even when Dope Nation were performing, Shatta Wale's, that is the Shagzy laptop, came there, and even after that Abiana came. So they were very okay. Oh,
that lady was Abiana.
Yeah. Is it Shatta coming next or what? And so when the whole spotlight went on him at the DJ's booth, that is when what gave it, like, they gave that eruption in the crowd, and you can clearly see that it was a very good reception. You see, sometimes I always say that now event has moved from you just holding the microphone to just sing to people. It has to do with that lasting memories, even in your set, the props, the antics you do, the things, how you engage with even the crowd. Somebody even told me after the performance that he doesn't, that was his first time seeing Shatta Wale perform like and one thing that he is taking to the house is the prayer that Shatta made on stage. He said yes,
the prayers to the DJs.
Yes, he's seen it on social media. He's seen a couple of them on social media, but he's never had a one-on-one encounter with such an act. And even that day, even though he's seen it on social media, that particular thing got to him so much. He said he got very emotional with that particular prayer, even though he's heard various forms of it, but he felt some form of connection with it. So yes, even with his entry, I know so many people who were also making commentaries about the entry, and it was beautiful. If at various events we are going to see people adding bits and pieces that will enhance their performance like this, of course people will leave home, and anytime when we want people to attend events, they would know that, okay, aside the songs that we've been hearing on our phones, on radios and on TVs, the people are going to add bits and pieces of it that will be worth our money and our time leaving home to the place. And I must say kudos to the team for putting out such display, and also how it also added up to the whole performance set, and to the organizers as well for giving the chance for such acts to perform. Because sometimes I know certain artists would want to add certain props and stuff to their set, but if there's no chance, or there are things that the provisions are not there, it will be very difficult for you to give such experiential sets. And on the night too, I also heard people talking about how the man was looking, that the Shatta Wale was looking. He was looking, even though he was looking very simple to me, it was still on class.
Yeah,
the class was very high and simple. We say, hey, Akokra remain. I don't know why they are calling Shatta Wale Akokra, but that was the statement.
He's just 21 years. Why is he Akokra?
Oh, now he's more than 21.
No, but his last birthday he said he was 21. Oh.
He said that. No.
No, sir.
Why is he going like? He was dancing for no, he shouldn't do that. We should go with what is on the internet.
The internet is
39.
So
the internet is 39, but the internet give birth to him.
So we should go with that one.
The internet is 39.
Oh, but say you and or no idea obey me to studio by and see So even if my friend said me who 20 years now, he can't come back and tell me he's 19 years, even though I didn't give birth to him. But I've seen you for 20 years. So how can you tell me you are 19?
How can you tell me this?
So you should go with the internet.
Just on the flip side, aside that, I think the whole performance was beautiful, and you can clearly see the excitement, how people rushed even from their seat to the stage just to catch a glimpse of him was one that gave us some level of joy, and it was very beautiful seeing the man entertaining the crowd like that in such manner. So on the overall, I think I really enjoyed his performance. I really enjoyed his performance, and also the whole event was beautiful. So congratulations to Shatta, and congratulations to Mercury Republic for putting up such a huge event.
Okay, beautiful. Chebo, you have also seen it. You're not there, but I know you've seen some videos already.
Yeah, I've seen videos. And even the commentaries, like what people are saying about the whole thing.
Okay.
And I think it went well. This one, I would say the organizers, they have won. I mean, organizers, they have won. The way people are talking about it, and the way, even this year, I think this is not the first time they are doing it. Yes. No. But I think the publicity or the attention after the show this time around is really huge. So I think the organizers will be happy for this one. Yes, and it went well, and the little that I've watched, I think Shatta Wale did well. I mean, his performance, the antics on stage, it was so simple. Yeah, from the dressing and even the stage performance, everything. But you love it, like you appreciate that. Yeah, this guy, he has something, and then you can also feel the impact when he came on stage. I mean, everybody, like the whole place was electrified. Like you can see that something is really happening. True. So I think kudos to the organizers, and at the same time Shatta Wale as well. I think he did well, and the organizers are happy. He's happy. That's what we are looking for. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, guys. Let's move on. Looking at the stories with all the speed that we can. I'll be coming back to read some of your messages. So if you are here, remember to drop a message or two and tell someone that this is the live edition of Showbiz Daily on a Monday evening like this. Kuami Eugene has been in the news throughout this weekend, and he has been in the news because of a certain story about his former house help, aka Mary. And if you've been following the Kuami Eugene story, you might have come across videos of Kuami Eugene playing with his house help when he was even on a delay platform or so. He talked about the Mary lady and so many beautiful things about them. Unfortunately, latest information out is telling us that the lady is no more with Kuami Eugene, and according to stories that have been shared by the lady herself, Kuami Eugene sent, a lady who is close to Kuami Eugene sent, she did not come back early, and she admits on that day she did something wrong by not coming early, but according to her, she got dizzy and she was moving from one trotro to the other, taking her to places here and there. When she came home late, Kuami Eugene got furious and asked her, "Madam, you've goofed. You want to put me in trouble because if something happened to you, Ghanaians will hold me responsible. Because of that, I'm going to punish you. Your punishment is simple. Out of your 600 cedis salary, I'm cutting it down to 400. In fact, we did not know how long that was going to be effective though. Maybe just 1 month and it will be over because of the punishment. Or you have to just pack out." And according to the lady, she first accepted the fact that she was going to take the 400 Ghana cedis as form of punishment, but later, for some reason best known to her, she decided to walk out. Unfortunately, I've been seeing Obi and Ponsigners people posting online that, hey, Kuami Eugene's house help is on a media tour. The boss has media tour now. Kuami Eugene's house help is on a media tour, and this is being discussed heavily. While some are critiquing Kuami Eugene for not doing something right, there are others who are also behind him that F that lady. She doesn't even know what she has lost and all that. What is the reaction of my 2-member panel today? Let me listen to them as part of these reviews. Watch this, an excerpt of the interview, and when I come back, we are talking.
Na Kuami Eugene otua oka. Ma ba cha na otua meka. Otua ka bosu mi bia. To boas na di nkomoni. Na Kuami Eugene otua oka. Ma ba cha na otua meka. Otua ka bosu mi bia. E bia nkam. Na otua oka se. Me ko e no otua me 400 cedis. Yabi to boas 4,000 Ghana na 400. 4 million. 100 cedis. 100 cedis 100 cedis 4 million yeah. A man. Kuami Eugene. Ba cha. Them saying you better na say Kuami Eugene no to say 1 2 3 400 cedis 4 million. 4 million this cano. Yeah, me call her first. Me started my first. Okay. No 4 million. I mean, I remember 3 years ago. You know, me try another year account, not the 100 cedis count. Utia okasa 1 year 400 Ghana sa 1 year. No, a year be out 200 cedis. Inti makot na 3 years ni ntino. Yes 600 ntino 600 na meji. Beba, oko first year no, Kuami Eugene, etu aka 400 Ghana. 4 million. Otu asa 1 year later. Asana. No ma 500 Ghana. Yeah, otu asa 1 year later. Nti o by the no otu aka 600. No otu aka 600. Nti busu etu aka asa na oba. 600 Ghana. There be 400 cedis. So otu aka 600. That's what we peso. Kuami is what 2 peso. There be who say first year no oma 400, second year oma 500, and a third year oma 600. And you are pam oma say. Opa me no. Oma me 4 million. Ade. I know see what me pay something. Ade na 2 pay so pam wonti. Osuma me. Man na dan fu game. No osuma me. Yeah.
Issues day. Yeah. Nowhere is cool, like some people say. Now I'm sure behind the scenes the presenter now that for being girl no suma or call it and then seven baby if one smart person gets this girl we are dead. Yes, like a delay. If a delay gets this girl we are dead. And some of them are bro agree yes, you know. Only God or only judge can God. Chabu, what's happening? What is your reaction to this video and other developments online?
It's sad to some extent, and the commentary going on, I think a lot of them are not coming from a good faith or from a good side. It's like they are more interested in the bad side of what Kuami Eugene did, not really looking at the situation and see what is really going on here. I think the lady before this, she was happy living with Kuami Eugene. I mean, we can see that from the videos that they did. So salary, I think at the time that she was there wasn't an issue for her. She was happy taking that money. But you see, people outside or people elsewhere think that the money is too small. It's not their money. They are not the one going to use it. But they think that it is too small. Meanwhile, this lady was happy taking that money. In fact, according to the interview, she said that when Kuami Eugene gave her the option, she chose to take even 400 cedis as a punishment and still stay with Kuami Eugene. Why do you think she would do that? It's obvious she's happy staying
where
there.
She was.
Yes, she's happy. So later that she's saying that she changed her mind, I am 100% sure that there's a third party advising her. There's a third person advising her on what to do, and that's what we are seeing. I mean, first of all, I don't even see the need for her to come out and do an interview. There's no need for that. What will be the end result for her? What is she looking for? Like after after the interview, what next? What are you going to get out of it? Are you starting your career as an entertainer, as a musician, or what? Why are you doing this interview? So I think somebody is advising her, and she should take it cool, because it will not go down well for her. And those who wants to have comment about what is happening, I think they should do deeper research, or listen to, get more information before they talk about it, especially those who want to talk about the money bit. I mean, if you even put it side by side with some government workers, this lady will have this lady has something far better than even some government workers. If you do critical analysis of what is happening. Because the lady was living with Kuami Eugene, no transportation, no food feeding, no electricity bill, no water bill, no rent. And if you are taking 1,500 in Ghana here, and you live at Kaswa and you come to work at at wherever, like, let's even get somewhere closer. Yes, it will still not be enough for you. It is better to live with somebody and take 400 cedis than to live in your own place and take 1,500.
Yeah.
Because rent and water bill, light bill will take everything.
Plus your TNT.
Yeah. So those who are trying to say that Kuami Eugene didn't pay her well, or it was not enough, and all, I think they should do deeper analysis than just the money, just going with the money. I've seen a lot of captions or headlines, and they are all going with the money part. Kuami Eugene paid her maid or her house help 400 cedis. That's what is trending about the 400 cedis. They are not, I think they are just scratching the surface. They are not doing deeper analysis of the whole situation. And again, according to the girl, the story that she narrated through the interview, I think she obviously admits that she did something wrong. And if you have done something wrong, then obviously you have to face the consequences. You have to take the punishment. So taking the punishment, I think it was a step in the right direction. Okay. But for whoever advised her to change her mind, I mean, she will, I think she will not be happy at the end of the day. Yeah, okay. Let me put it that way. I don't think she's taking the right decision, and somebody should talk to her, and she should stop talking. That's the advice I would give the lady. She should stop talking. I think the media people, yes, even if we get her here, we will interview her. But the truth is that it will not be in her benefit.
Yeah.
So she should know that, and then know what to say and when to even say anything if she wants to say something. That's the advice I will give her. And then with Kuami Eugene, I think Kuami Eugene shouldn't respond to this. If she
but I hear he's already throwing salvos on it.
Yes, but it's not a direct response, so you can't hold him to it.
That is if he doesn't go for any interviews. Obviously
they would ask him questions,
and
I
know that you can choose to answer.
Yes, and I'm hoping that he won't answer them because that will not help. Why am I saying that? If he answers, then those who want more will still go to the girl and get even what we may not want to hear, or he may not want to come out. Somebody that, if you look at the way Kuami Eugene was living with this lady, I think the lady will know more than necessary.
Okay.
And some of them you may not want it to come out.
Yeah.
So there's no need for you to exchange whatever. Like you say this and then she will come out and also say that and that. I think it will not help Kuami Eugene because even the 400 cedis, look at how people are now. Yes. Using it against you, and if she comes out and say more than that, I don't think it will be in his favor. And Kuami Eugene is more like her mama.
Yeah.
So people are always looking for you already. Yes. So
to hit.
Yes. So Kuami should be careful at this point, because now the lady who was with her is now with the, I don't want to say enemies, but she's at a position that enemies can easily use her against you.
I see. Would you blame Kuami Eugene on how he exposed the lady to the world, putting her in his videos, making her known on social media, looking at what is happening, and because of precedence, and because we would also want to use this to advise other celebrities who have these people living with them? Do you think it would be a bad act for you to popularize them, for you to make them known? Because now, the moment the girl says Kuami Eugene's house helped Mary, everybody knows it already. Would you advise that they stay away from putting such people out there?
If you look at this outcome, then it's not advisable to do that. I mean, initially, me, I wouldn't have that mindset that it's not a good thing to do. But looking at the result that we have now, I will advise against it. Because if you expose them like that, the interest and then the people outside will have, when it comes to her, it may go against you. The point is, now she's popular, so people will try to get closer. And if she's not wise, if she's not doing her things, like if she's somebody that you can easily manipulate or convince, then you are in trouble for exposing her like that. So just not to even have that risk, don't even dare. I mean, now I will advise against anybody who will go that the way Kuami Eugene did for the girl. Like I will advise against it. But I won't blame Kuami Eugene for exposing her. Now the result is not in good taste. So anybody after Kuami Eugene, then I will blame you that. So you didn't learn anything from Kuami Eugene's experience. By Kuami Eugene has just sacrificed his like he has sacrificed something for us to know that it's not good to do something like this. Yes, I think that's it.
Okay, react to this as well. What do you also think about what is happening? The lady, her actions. What do you think is happening?
It is very unfortunate. I will start from the last question that you asked. That is it advisable for people to, or even if somebody has such intentions? Well, for me, I would say if you still want to do it, do it. Because you see, it is not because some people, quote and unquote, have been ungrateful to their helpers, meaning people should stop helping people. If you would want to go on that tangent, then nobody would want to help anybody again. And we know certain people who would definitely be grateful for the rest of their lives and show gratitude to whoever helped them. And if we should preach such practice that, okay, now we are going to advise against it, nobody, because this is in a form of help. Just that it is in a different form.
As a Kuami Eugene helping her.
Exactly. Because for the girl to be popular, it is out of Kuami Eugene's help that made the girl very popular.
Oh, okay, that's
yes, in that light. For her to even have the confidence to even go for interview, it's out of Kuami Eugene's how do you call it? Help. Exposure.
Yeah, let's put it that way.
Because even Kuami Eugene has even taken her to shows before. Taking her on stage. Yes.
Kuami Eugene has performed with her on one.
Yes, on stage before. So for her to have that
block.
So for her to have that confidence, it is out of that exposure that Kuami Eugene gave her. And we know what such exposure has done to, or have done to so many people, or have made so many people prominent in the space. Some people's prominency and relevance is out of the fact that people gave them their first level of exposure. And that is what has made them in today. So today, people like me can mention you, the likes of Kwame Dazi, and everybody can mention you and say, yes, it is out of this person that gave us that confidence. So must we say that, okay, and it is not everybody that you gave that opportunity to that has been grateful.
Yeah.
There are people who have been ungrateful. But we can't stand on the fact that some people have been ungrateful. So the rest that are coming should be blocked. Perhaps somebody's lifeline is dependent on this particular act. But then we can only advise the people who would want to do it to be very careful, because unfortunately you may not know the outcome of whatever gesture that you are doing from the beginning. So yes, as much as sometimes you will be moved or you'll be touched to do some of these gestures, let's be measured and also be cautioned by some of these experiences around us. So when you are going, because I believe that sometimes certain expectations also compound to the hurt or to the pain that we feel later on after the people show some level of ungratefulness. So if you in that light you've had certain experiences like this, moving forward, when you are even giving somebody an opportunity, putting somebody on in a certain way or in a certain light, you'll be measured in the things you do.
Okay.
Yes, and if indeed the person would be grateful, it is up to the person and his or her God or whatever the lifestyle the person would want to live. But with this particular narration, this is clear display of naivety. Like the level of the girl is very, you can see clearly that she's very naive. She has no idea what she's talking about. Even like when I say she has no idea of what she's talking, I mean she doesn't have the idea of the consequences of what she's talking about.
Yeah.
She has no idea. In fact, in her mind and out of the people that are probably influencing her is the fact that yes, you see now you are trending. We see your videos online, we pass here, you see your videos online. So hey, even if you leave today, you still find somebody who will do it, because the job that you are doing, you are very good at it and you are irreplaceable. But they forget that people die today and the job still goes on. So don't ever think that in your line of duty you are irreplaceable. All be lie. If you like force vacancy, yes, probably the person that will come may not do it as you are doing it, but the job will still go on. The job will never collapse. So if today, and even from her narration, you can clearly see that Kuami Eugene, if the headlines that were flying, Kuami Eugene paid me 400 cedis. Kuami Eugene did not pay you 400 cedis. Kuami Eugene paid you 600.
That was what really she was paid.
Exactly.
Yes, indeed.
Exactly, because there was an increment, and per her own narration, then that means the increment was going up.
Yeah.
It was building up.
It was because of some stubbornness.
And you see, let's also not forget this. In your relationship with people, there are levels to it. The beginning is not like when you guys have been together for years, and especially on a good rapport, and nobody in his right senses doing what Kuami Eugene did with this girl on the internet would want to punish the girl because of this. Nobody would want to do it. It would not make sense.
So you think there are more?
Of course. Kuami Eugene would never send this girl on this particular errand.
Just one errand.
One errand for you to air. No, you can't tell me you will be with somebody for more than 2 years and will never air the person. As I won't say they will food that. No, there is definitely something that you do that will provoke the.
So it could be a piled up anger.
And for Kuami Eugene to take this decision based on whatever story the girl narrated, then it means that there is a pattern of this particular act. It is becoming a habit.
Yeah.
It is becoming a habit. That is why he would probably want to stand on this particular act and punish you. And per her own narration, I'm glad she also admitted that Kuami Eugene said that should something happen to her, he will be held responsible. And it is true. 400 cedi cry. And it is true. It is true. For whatever it is, even if he sent you on an errand, truly, and you did not report at the time you were supposed to report, and tomorrow you wake up and Kuami Eugene Mary no Edda baby say then excuse me, some people I'm unfortunate no be bonia. Definitely definitely Kuami Eugene's name will be mentioned.
Of course, you are the one taking
exactly. You will be the headliner, and how say Aaron now Osman no Osman no me find say from Pokwasi to Achimota no to aso course circle craning puna. That errand from here to Achimota no would not matter. The question will be, why did you even send her in the first place? That is
knowing
where,
the person.
That is where the question will be. And even if Kuami Eugene had to send this girl on that particular errand, then it means that he's been like, why Wasuma on such errands or even more for him to even have the confidence in you. Say, "Dear, we are Mesuma, we bet because the rest of me on Sumami and go see Poko Asenda. Now Sumami for the first time, now me a mistake. You will never punish anybody for that matter.
Yeah,
you will not do it because you've never tested the person's strength to that level before. But I say, "Oh, see, oh, pedianso, who say nipa na pedianso, na nipa na pedianso ne finish sama performer, or say I'm angry." No. If you're able to test somebody's strength to a certain level, that is when you'll be able to know, say, okay, the person can do this or the person cannot do that. That is the only way. Nobody in his right senses. So, for social media there, or for the general public, definitely, court of public opinion
will surely be in favor of.
You will still get some people who will be in favor of whatever
the Mary
girl is displaying. And it's unfortunate that in our media space now, people would want to prey on such people's naivety just for their own gaze. Yes, just for their own gaze.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate. You can't stop them. You can't stop them. But if we have the few ones that will listen to some of us, they should take a cue from the things that we say that, yes, for the hype, they obey you. But some hype can cost your life. You may not know the consequences of your actions, but if you should sit down, especially if you are exposed like this, and you are able to learn, Charlie, some of these things are very deadly. They are very, very deadly.
Well, I think so far, I want to believe the lady might have learned her lessons already, and this would also mean that Kuami Eugene in the next world, if he should get another person to stay with him, I'm sure he's going to be very, very careful. Sometimes it even takes away the love for such people away, knowing that, oh, see these people, you do this and that for them, and the next day they will still sell you out. I'm sure Kuami Eugene will get to that level where he would even be careful of who next comes to stay in his house. But we pray that he still finds a way to forgive whatever happens, so life goes on. Mistakes do happen, but as much as they happen, you still have to go ahead and do what you have to do. Now, there's another story on another legendary high life musician, and here I'm talking about DL, aka Daddy Lumba. And to all lovers of DL and all the people who have been supporting him all this while, you guys are just great. At the moment, when you go online, DL is trending because of a certain video of Jamo says I shouldn't call him a madman. I saw him to be a madman, but Jamo says no, he's an angry man, not a madman.
Well, but according to the dressing or per the dressing, I think you will not be wrong to say that, because we don't see seeing people dressing like that. But I come to ultimate dressing.
All right, so this is the man in the video. Chamo thinks that he's not mad. Chamo thinks that it's anger that has. But Chamo, this one is mad. This one is mad. The beard. If you look at the beard, you know that. Oh no! Stop! No! Look at the beard. Look at the beard. Rasta for no home beard now.
Well, the dressing there, I think when you just look at the dressing there, yes.
No, this one the attitude. So what are you talking about? So this was seen performing one of Lumba's popular songs on social media at a funeral. And out of that, we saw in the video so many people even going further to gift him some money, and man was collecting it. In fact, later I even saw the MC bringing mic. Yes, the MC, they brought him the official mic for the funeral so he could sing the song, and that was also captured. When this video started trending, there were so many people tagging Daddy Lumba, aka DL, online. Some even calling for him to intervene so he helps to cure the madness or the sickness of the gentleman singing. Some were even pressure, oh DL, do something for him, do something for him, do something for him. All these things have pressured DL to put out a statement on this man on his social media platform, and I want to read it. And when I'm done, I'll ask my people that, do they feel that DL just succumbed to the pressure that was coming from people? Do they even feel this response was important in one way or the other? Or the third question is, or he's also tapping into the hype and nothing else? He's got nothing for this gentleman because maybe he's just doing it just to tap.
Man package.
Man,
my whole video or just call DLFM. I said that Lumba na say empowerment.
Where ko DLFM?
What dress a camera. Reaching shushe. Or say ni change in any other.
I think I love him so more than. That's I understand why Chemo is so vicious that the guy is not mad. Well, Richie, let's read. DL wrote about him, and it says, I have been receiving calls and messages over the trending videos of a differently abled man singing my song of my A differently abled man singing my song Macram. I was very much touched witnessing someone even in the midst of his struggles finding solace in my music. And this is why I do what I do, to touch even the most unexpected soul regardless of their circumstances or challenges. I'm always grateful that the Almighty God has used my music as a vessel to heal, uplift, and bring people together. Thank you all for allowing my music into your lives, and as long as I have breath, I promise to continue inspiring you. That is what Lumba, aka DL Charles Kojo Fosu, one of Ghana's prolific songwriters, the man with so many hit songs to his credit. That is how he responded to this particular the call from fans on social media. First of all, I asked 3 questions. Was this necessary at all? Was Lumba pressured to comment to this or comment on this? Now Chemo is even telling us that he's chanced on a video where he's presenting some cash gift to the gentleman in there. Not much details are known about him though. And again, I'm also asking finally that, is Lumba tapping into the hype around this particular, because the video has been trending, like, oh, especially yesterday, Sunday. But oh, madman singing yakramo, madman timakramo, bianama humi. That is the story. Let's go into it. Ro, answer the 3 questions and let's see how you tackle them.
A differently abled man. It's not a madman.
Yeah. It is like you going to America and saying someone is a midget or something. You've insulted them, so you have to say a small man. A small man. Yeah, no, you cannot go to America and say someone is a midget.
This word. Like me, I don't want even the response. Based on how he wrote it, there was no need to say a differently abled man. I mean, he could have said something.
Hold on, Chemo, your time will come.
Yeah.
Your time will come. Okay, so there's a video, huh? Who is that? Silky Sweet. Oh, that's Silky Sweet. Richie, are you to watch with the sound or something?
I should
know. No sound on tape, okay. Okay, so in the video, the gentleman who was seen performing the differently what?
Abled man.
The differently abled man who was seen singing has appeared in the studio of DL 106.9 FM. And that is Silky Sweet. Silky Sweet has been playing more Lumba songs on his radio programs. Silky Sweet giving him the money in an envelope, of course, a sealed envelope. And Chamo Kayampa, the Silky point me and shaking and sending me. Hey, on my mic now, song Kasan. Wow. I now understand why Chemo is so anxious and so clear that the man is not really mad.
But I think.
Okay, so let's allow Ro to still flow. Ro, continue flowing. Continue flowing. And
well, for its necessity, then I think some people would do it. Some people may also not succumb to such pressure, because yes, whatever you do, the pressure would come. The society that we live in, there are some people who are moved by some of these gestures. Others are also not so much moved. Yes, they see this in their everyday lives. I'm sure when it comes to how Lumba songs have touched people, there are more that is even weightier than this particular act. But then in the society that we live in, you can't tell people what to give credence to. Some people would want to give credence to or importance to certain things. However, it is up to you to use it. When some of this pressure comes, it is up to you to tap into it and make sure it is to your positivity, and not in a negative way. So like the first topic that we discussed, with the way it is trending, Kuami Eugene has done this, Kuami Eugene has done that. Before you realize, he may cut somebody, pay the person school fees, or sponsor the person through a certain trade just to clear his name. These are things that some people would want to indulge in a society, just to give that societal perception that they are good people. Whether in real life they are or not,
they are good or not,
people do some of these gestures just to win societal love, and it is part of the game that we are in. It is part of it. So not long ago, when the people of Mepe were affected by the flood, yes, as much as whatever help that went to them would serve a long way to help them, there are some people who just went there just for the hype. Yes,
just for the cameras.
Oh, of course, for the cameras, so people would know that they are also benevolent, they are also good people. They also have the people at heart. So you realize that somebody who even has certain problems even in the community that he's living in would not even try to solve that immediate one, but would want to travel the whole length and breadth to Volta region to go and help the people of Mepe. Of course, you can't tell people what to do with their money. So definitely, if the brand Lumba sees it fit to also tap into this, you can't hold them back. Besides, does it add to how the positive nature of how people see the brand? Yes, it does. So tomorrow, if somebody comes to say, "Oh, me bibi ma Lumba and I won't feel me say ma Lumba and I won't feel me," definitely you will get some of these people who are touched by this gesture to also come to his defense.
True.
So that is how people also use some of these as shield to protect themselves in the society. So yeah, if you ask me, I think yes, it is necessary. However, it is not everybody that should succumb to some of these pressure. If you are capable, or if you are in a position to do some of these things, well, and you know how to turn it to your advantage. Because as it stands, this particular gesture, even though it did not come directly from Lumba's hands to the man, his radio station has been advertised. His songs.
And is he how they captured it?
Yes.
And made sure the DL frequency
exactly
would show heavily.
As well as it will be said on radio. There's an open mic for him to speak. And all these things in society count a lot. Somebody may not see the essence of it, but on grounds, there are some people who would even change their perception they have about you, even with this particular gesture. So yes, if you are capable as a brand or as a musician, or as anybody, that some of these things happen around you, and you want to tap into it, why not? You can go ahead and do it, provided you are capable and you can use it to your advantage. Okay. Because there are some people who have indulged in some of these acts, and later it has come back to haunt them. One of them is Striker.
Okay.
The co-actor, the colleague to
Beast of No
Nation, Abraham.
Oh, I've seen a video of these guys come from here.
Exactly. There are certain people, the first time the guy's issue came out in the public domain, there are people who went there to help him. And later he returned back to the same situation that he was being found. And all these things are things that some people, even I remember there was one so different, there was a description.
Differently
abled man. Differently abled man who was also captured on the street. Aquari, we teacher. Yes. Dressed him, did everything for him, and later he was found back on the street. Then at the end of the day, the commentaries were, oh, the person that went to his aid later neglected him. Did not continue.
I think Kofi Aduma has suffered that thing before.
Exactly.
With Mona Moble.
Mona Moble also is another example. You go to their aid, and later, because you can't continue, they are not your responsibility, they are not your burden. You can only do it to your strength. If you should leave it like that and the people go back to the street again or to wherever situations you found them, then later the commentaries would be, and later it will be about not against you. So if you are capable and you want to do some of these things, make sure you have ways and means that it is going to be to your advantage. Okay. Else, you can just see this will just last for a day. But if you can tap into it, fine. Why not? Do it.
Well, sometimes I also feel on social media we give so much pressure to most of these celebrities. That's what I think. One thing that I'm using to always caution myself and how celebrities are all feeling affected by the things people say is the fact that recently when the Mepe thing happened, many people called for our Ghanaian celebrities to be involved. Many of them said, oh, how come many individuals, political figures, companies, influencers, ambassadors, they are all trying to do something for the people of Mepe, but the top celebrities that we see, we are not seeing any of them. What is happening? I'm sure in some of these things, if someone goes with one track of water and drinks, I'm sure someone say, hey, in 2 days,
you can't satisfy anybody, forget it.
You can't swim. JJ cannot swim. He's a coward. That is what many people would have said. That, oh, so you, all your money, it was only one track of stuff you brought. And then all these things will be said. So putting this pressure on Lumba to come and respond to a differently abled man, like really a differently abled man, more pressure, too much, and the pressure is highly unnecessary. That is what is painful. It's not as if the pressure is even positive. Highly unnecessary, and that is what I want everybody to. Now let's look at the very last story. Then we close from here. Yes. The madman. Oh, the madman. You've not spoken yet.
No.
Oh, okay. No one to be
yeah. Let me make it simple. I think the pressure. I agree. In fact, it's because of the pressure that you even find another word for a madman by saying that differently abled. I mean, differently abled means mad because we don't have anything like that. I mean, so people will know that you want to say a mad person. But I think the best word in this case would have been someone singing my song and people having interest instead of describing who that person is. Yes, because the people who are sharing and calling you, they know the person already. So you are not the one to describe who the person is to them. I think it was wrong for them to use that word because it will trend. Like people will put emphasis on the word. Yes. And even after that, you said that even someone in different circumstances singing your song, touching souls, like after that, I saw a very nice way of presenting things, but that word it didn't go well for me. Anyway, I think yes, the pressure coming to DL is huge, and he wants to do something. I think even if DL himself would want to stay away from it, the team will say no. Let's go with the people, because you are still in the game, and we want you to remain relevant.
Yeah.
So I think it's a way to still keep him in the game. And not long ago, he has released another song.
Lumba.
Yes, he has released a song. So I think the team, they are working hard, and now there's an opportunity because people are pushing them to do something, and they said, why not? Let's go with the flow. Yes, and they are going with the flow. I think there's nothing bad about it. Just that yes, the pressure is coming. That's why I think they will do something like this, because we have seen people also using Lumba's song to do stuff, and some of them,
those were able properly
able people, but maybe in a situation that will even be like, if we are to judge, will even be worse than this man. But still, we didn't hear anything coming from Lumba. So if they have to do this, I mean, obviously it's because of the pressure coming. And why not? I mean, he's doing good. He's now trying to help somebody. And at the same time, it will keep his name in the game, or in the mouth of people, or we will hear more about him. After this, we will discuss it. And Lumba will still be in the music game as we have it now. So I think it's a win-win for Lumba and then the differently abled person. That's what it is. And I think some people are also doing their best to help the guy. I wish them all the best. It's not an easy thing. Just that people quickly jump on some of this thing, and they will not last. Like, they will do one or two, and now they realize that nah, this thing is difficult, so they will start going back or withdrawing from whatever that they started, and it will be something else.
Okay.
So I think they need strength, they need all the help that they want, so that they can help the guy. But it's not easy. If no one is telling them, I'm telling them, it's not easy to take care of people like this.
Okay.
I mean, even the risk of them getting back to where you took them is so high. So if you are not ready, but giddy, you want everybody to see that you are the one helping. If you don't take care, you rather be the bad one.
Like the Kofi Adoma.
Yes, like Kofi Adoma suffered. And yes. You see, people will not. Now they will be saying, "Oh, you are good. You are yeah." But later they will say, "Oh, that guy, he just took him for a hype. They didn't really help him." Like, you will now be looking back. Yes, you will now be the bad one, even though you had good intention to help. So they should take their time, and sometimes I wish they will not be pushing everything that they do for the guy online. At least for now, see some progress before you do that. Because if you do it now, and then we see the progress, and it will not take long, and then he goes back to the same situation, you are doomed. It would have been better if you didn't even start. So I will advise those who are taking this challenge to be careful and slow down on coming online to see what is happening, because they may face the consequences very soon.
Consequences from who?
From the public. You see, the public, the people who are praising you, if they don't see the total transformation, and the guy reverts to the old means, they will come back at you.
If he bounces back onto
yes, and it might not be that you didn't do it, but it is so huge for you that you can't do it alone, and you may not be getting the help that you need. You see what Daddy Lumba and his team, what they have done. It's like, okay, we want to help you too, so take this and go. He's not my responsibility. It's not like I want to help him for the total transformation. No, you are the guys doing it, and I want to push you to do it. Like I want to help you, and this is what I can do.
You are supporting with your presence.
Yes. Now he has given you some money. I mean, when you listen to the audio, the lady said that Lumba says he has noticed what is happening and this is what he can offer to help. So this is his contribution, and then he handed the money to the guy. So
that was what she was saying.
Yeah, that was what she was saying. So for him or for the team, they have done their part. So whoever is in charge, whoever is leading this, you should still go with it. So what can you do? And if you are exposing him like this, then you have to go to the long haul. Like, let's see the transformation. If it doesn't happen, you may not be happy about even you trying, because the society will not forgive you like that. They will praise you today, by tomorrow
they will come attacking.
Go and ask Kofi Adoma. He will explain things to you.
I know what Kofi Adoma
said. Yeah. Even with Amma Mary or something, there was a lady like that Kofi Adoma tried to help because they were saying that the lady is a witch or something. And then she was sick. Kofi Adoma took her to a hospital and the lady died. Oh. People were even saying that Kofi Adoma took her for a sacrifice. Charlie, it's not a joke. So those who want to do something like this, I think they should be careful. I'm not saying that don't help someone, but the way they go about it, putting it on social media, trying to gather some hype around it and all that, make sure you can do something before you even bring it out. Because bringing it out like that, mostly it will not end well. So I wish them all the best. If there's a way for us to all help, why not? But the pressure coming is too much, and I fear for those who are in front of it. I think they should be careful.
Well, Lumba, we wish you well.
Yeah.
This journey, we've seen some people on it before. And like Chamo said, we know how it ended for them. So just tread cautiously. I'm sure that is all I can say. Just tread cautiously and that'll be fine. Now let's do the very last story. Just some 2 minutes, and we run away from here. I'll come back to read your messages. I've seen a tweet from Odumodu Block, and he's one of the breakthrough names in Nigeria at the moment. I know so many people might not even know some of his songs, but his name is now one of the breakthrough names in Nigeria, if you ask me, because personally I just heard not too long ago, that was when I heard about him in the space. And according to an observation that he's made with record labels and artists, I would want to seek the views and opinions of my panel members here, whether he hit the nail right on the head or once again he missed it. Because when it comes to label and their issues, recently we still remember Malcolm Nuna and his former label, that is Alkians Entertainment, and other issues that are coming up. Some people even believe that if you're a new artist and you join a label, they forget you, then they will chop you before everything will be fine. What is he saying? Let's read the tweets, and after that I'll pick some few minutes opinions from my people and run away from here. It says a lot of artists see their record labels as cash cows, and underline that a lot of artists see their record labels as cash cows. If you want your label to work for you, then you must be willing to work for it. Listen on. If you want your label to work for you, then you must be willing to work for it. Imagine, make you never even buy suya, but the, let me read it well. Imagine, say again? No, I get it. I just want to get the first meaning well. It says, imagine make you never even buy suya, but the malam don't already serve you 2 meat for testing. Like you have not made your mind to even buy suya, but as you are there now, the malam has given you 2 for testing. It says, before I went knee deep in anti-world gang, native and Dev Jam, I was already doing things for these entities like say not my papa get them. Today they do things for me like say now my papa get them. Yes, some labels go chop your eye, but never forget the God factor. He will never lose. God a willing soul. Never. He never lose God a willing soul. Never. Play your part. And I know this is about labels. When you are taking from the labels and when they are giving you. In fact, with what he's saying, I can see clearly some of them happening around us in our music industry. At least some 2, 3 or more people. I can see them in this picture. And I don't know how they would also be transparent and honest enough to also share opinions like that. But Chibo, how did you understand the tweets though?
I think he was trying to caution artists with higher expectation than necessary when they are joining a record label. And then also telling them that there are certain things that you will not get when you join a record label, and you should be ready for it. Because if you are winning or if you get to the top, the record label will also do what you want, or they will also come to your level. Your negotiation power at that moment will be high to demand for certain things. But I don't go in with nothing from the beginning and then you want everything for yourself after just a little success. I think that's how I get his message. The point is, someone will come to a record label that, oh, I want to work with you guys, I'm ready. And then they will prepare a contract for the guy. The guy will not even read it. Will not let anybody advise them. They will sign because at that point they just need a record label. So they will sign whatever that you take to them, like you bring, okay. After getting some form of success, then they now realize that no, they didn't sign a good contract. So they want to renegotiate or they want to get out. And the guy is telling you that at the time that you were signing, you had nothing. So don't come within a short time and say that, okay, now that I have blown, whether they have now getting their money back or not.
Recoup the money.
Yes. Now I think I have the strength to demand for what I want. So let's go that way. If still lose because you have the contract that you couldn't negotiate a better deal. So it will go against you. And be willing to suffer for it because you had nothing at that time. So when you also get to the point that I think you deserve it, then the record label will also come to your level for you to take whatever you have to get.
Okay.
So the bottom line is that lower your expectation when you are going in, and then when you get to the level that you deserve better, then you negotiate for that. Yes, but be reasonable in your actions. You can't like he said that you never bought soya, buy soya, but now the malam has given you 2 meat for testing. Meaning, who needs a kakra? Soya, it's like meat, but it's not meat, and you can't have money to buy fake meat. Now you are getting the real meat. That's the difference.
Yeah.
You can't even buy fake meat. You go to somebody and the person is giving you the real meat and you think it's for free. It's not.
Yeah.
When you mean to fake papa na buy free, it's not. So know that after getting that real meat, you will pay for it. But some of them don't get that memo. They go in, the record label will be giving you things, will be like making your life comfortable. Now that the money is coming and now they want to take their money back, no, you think that they are cheating you. That's not how it is. So just be reasonable and know what you are going in for, and it will be good. So I think I agree with him entirely. He was advising both sides, especially the artists, like know your expectation, like lower your expectation,
know what you go
in for, and then be reasonable in your demands. so that you will be fine at the end of the day. But if you go in like they will give me everything, but when they now know that there's something coming, they want to recoup, then no, you want to fight them. It doesn't work like that. Whatever you get, that's the things that you pay for it. Okay. It's not as easy as the way they go in.
Was this to scare some musicians who are about to sign deals because he is talking like an experienced person?
Yeah, no, not to scare them. I think to give them reality checks. Like you are going in and you are happy, cash cow. You are going to take their money. No. Know that they are also signing you because they want to make money out of you. So if you know that, then you know what you are going in for. But according to his message, it's like when they are going in, the only thinking in their head is that we are going to take money from the record label. They totally ignore the fact that the record label will also take money from them or will make money out of them. They don't go in like that. So he's just cautioning them to know that the record label will make money out of you. It's not you.
And they'll come for their money.
Not just you going to take money out of them as if they are the cash cow. Yeah, so I agree with him. I think he was moderate and also real with whatever is happening, especially somebody like him coming out with sharing his experience. I think that the new artists especially should take the advice. It will help them.
Okay, perfectly.
That's Sammy. This is reality check. You see, he did not state that you being in a label is rosy. Yes, he's weighed the pros and cons of you affiliating yourself with labels, because he knows that in the same system that some people are enjoying from being affiliated with labels, some people have also regretted signing to labels.
To some labels, yeah.
And in this particular statement,
that one is facts. There are so many people who have also regretted.
Exactly. So in this particular statement, he's weighed the pros and cons of it. He's played both sides to the extent that I was happy when he said that when he signed to those labels that he mentioned, he was working as if it is his father's company.
He was working for them, so they can recoup.
So they can recoup. And now that he has leverage, they are also working for him as if it is his father's company. Yes, that's what he's saying. And you see, this shows that who has leverage is the one that controls whatever negotiation that is on the table.
True.
I say that on a negotiation table, you don't get what you deserve, you get what you bargain for. So if you have enough leverage, you will be able to bargain for more.
Okay. But
if you don't have enough leverage, whoever has the leverage has the power to bargain for more. And that's what he just said. So if you are a young guy coming up and you are about to sign to a label, don't see them as cash cow, because whatever investment that they are coming to do to you, it's a risk.
They'll still take it.
And it is even a higher risk, just like you also putting in your risk when you know you have huge leverage and that you can move to any other places for bigger affiliations. Yet you would want to take that risk and say, I want this person, I want that person to still do my job for me. It is the same risk in reverse.
Yeah.
So if today you are a young artist and you don't have anything and you are signing to a label, don't see them as okay, because see, it will interest you to know that ask many of these young artists coming, why do you need a label? Why do you need so that they can put money in my career, so that they can pop.
That's all they know.
Yes, I need a label to help me to do this, I need a label to help me to do that. He did not take away the fact that he's also hardworking in the whole equation. So yes, you see young art, yes, me, I'm hardworking, I do this, everybody is working hard.
So not everybody.
But I'm saying that when you ask,
not everybody who is working hard.
Yes, that is there. No, I mean per their own statement. When you ask, I'm working hard, if it is per statement, everybody is working hard. You understand? Ask them, why do you need a label? So now I need investors. But they will never tell you I need somebody to do business with. They will tell you I need investors, and the investors that are coming, their mindset is always tunnel. How do you structure it? Okay, it is just going this way. That's all. They are only bringing the money to beef up my career. But as to whether they how they are going to recoup their money there, you want them to base their they getting their money back on hope. And the hope, it is not on their hope, on your hope.
City.
On your hope. The money that way of getting the money back should be based on your hope, which can be traded today and tomorrow, depending on what you get. That Mr. Fossey will tell you looks like success.
Success, something that looks like
yes. The moment that you see something small, you think you have leverage to now go for renegotiation, forgetting that the risk that they even took even from the beginning is bigger than even the leverage that you think you have now. So yes, this is reality check. The reason why some people are not interested in putting some people on pumping money into their career is because those people, when they come, they see them as cash cow.
They are just coming.
They are just coming. It's one of the reasons why sometimes we even lack sponsorship in the space, because most people that are going are singing the same language. Oh, we will give you publicity. Oh, we will give you publicity. But these companies are also looking to do business. If your publicity is not going to bring them business, then why should they get that publicity? Whilst they have other means of getting that same publicity, they won't mind you. They won't mind you. So yes, this is just reality for people to know that instead of you just looking for cash cows, look for people that you would want to do business with. And with that business, treat it like it is your father's company. If it is your father's company, you would not want it to collapse.
Okay.
You would want it to stand. So when it stands, you also enjoy like it is your father's company, because your father will have a huge company and you enjoy. Last time, Honorable Kennedy Japan celebrated Thanksgiving with 12 of his children in America.
I think I saw the video.
Yes. Yes. When your father owns such empire, that is how you enjoy. So if you are working for somebody's company, work it as if now your papa get up. So that when it stands, you also enjoy like your papa get up.
Perfecto. Now let's try to read some of your comments and give some of you mentions before we run away from here. Bramlari TV. Okay, Ibrahim. Sorry, Ibrahim Larry TV. It says, please, we can't hear. Okay, I think earlier it was sorted, so now we should be fine. Jack Johnny says, Manager 1 SM for life. Israel Arthur says, Mr. Sammy, greet Shatta Wale for me. Okay. Fidelis Osara is giving you trouble, Roland. And he says, I still have a question for Roland Amate. In one of the shows, Roland said, it is Ghanaians that thought Nigeria's music. So I want him to clarify his statement on this show. Rashid Seydou, I remember he was looking for this answer. I remember. Rashid Seydou says, let's be honest, the money is not good at all. Mr. Frederick Appiah says, good evening, everyone.
Okay, the Kuami Eugene's money.
Yes, the Kuami Eugene's money. Don Richard says, you watch the full video of the girl. What would that add? What would that take? I really want to understand why you are saying we watch all, so I know whether it will add or it will take some things from it. Fifi Kofi says, hi, Sammy and the family, we are good. And Frederick Appiah says, the guy who did the interview did the girl a disservice. Who broke the news to the guy? Who broke the news? The guy to? Okay, I'm sure to the guy.
Who broke the news to the guy?
Who broke the news to the guy?
Then the who broke the news to the guy to interview her? I think that's why she.
That's what he wanted to say. Yeah. And says the guy set her up. Fifi Kofi says, is it that she has started fighting with Kwame's girlfriends? Oh, how?
But I think he's asking, not that.
But that's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Roland Kumsi says, Sammy, I need an answer today. Hey, today the people need answers. It says the sunglasses. No, soon as Chemo put in Apollo glasses down, no, you take over and never put them down since. Why? Too much lights. That's simple.
Coming with laughing emojis.
Yes, I know. Emmanuel, okay, it says, Sammy, my belief is that even if you can't help someone to the end, then don't even start at all. Will you guys go with this?
No.
Mm-hmm.
It says if you can't help someone to the end, then don't start at all.
Well, the problem with this is you don't know you can't help to the end. Those who are going in, they think that it's easy. That's where I agree.
Determines the end.
And that's where I will agree with her. Those who are going in, most of them think it's easy. Mm-hmm. Just give publicity. Let's get some few people to donate, and he will be fine. So if it doesn't happen, then now they know that no, this thing I didn't sign for
like
the.
Nobody determines.
Okay. But you will not know when it will end for you to.
All right. Thank you. Van World SL says man or something. Jackie Boatin says good evening everyone. Big sister Jackie, hope you are good. I'm sure on this note we are ending the live edition of Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV.
I think a Befa project will come on, so people should just stand by.
You guys speak second, eh?
Not really. I mean, I'm still thinking about it.
The one that you can, I think Docas called me.
Yeah.
And whilst talking to her, we agreed on second. And I thought second was going to be free until yesterday. I realized second started looking fishy.
Yeah, I think she called me and later even sent me a message saying that you have agreed that we can do it on second. Then she screenshot your message to me, and I told her you didn't read the message well. he said we can try, and you are not ready to take the meaning of try. When we are going to do a program and someone tells you we can try, don't you know that now it's 50-50, and the likelihood of the and the likelihood of the person not coming is higher than even the person coming. And my project too, I can't do it without him. So
you explained it to him.
Yeah, but still she's not happy with it. In fact, before I got here, I Richie told me that she said that I'm not treating her well or something. I'm blue taking her. I'm not taking her call. And in fact, I was furious.
You are sad.
I was really furious about
like the truth.
Like I was like, no.
Don't say it.
The way you are going with me, I think you are not being fair, because since day one I've been talking to you. And I'm giving you what is happening, like the truth as I should put it. But this time around, you are going around saying it as if I've not been fair to you. So me, this afternoon I wasn't happy, but I think we are good. I mean, I've told her either she wastes or she should forget about it. I mean, as straightforward as I should be.
Yeah. Shout out to Professor.
Big
Rebel.
We
are still going to do it in honor of what you have decided to do. God bless you, Professor Ankonan Rebel, and to anyone who will be doing such things in the future. God bless all of you. People need help. If you see the differently insane man, you understand. Differently abled man, you understand that people need help. On this note, we end today's show. Special thanks to Intim Dodi Solomon. Special thanks to Roland Amate, to Digital Rasta Currency, who did camera for us, and Richie Flex, editor director of our shows. Until we meet again, remember, this is Sammy Flex TV. Once again, let me also come back again to apologize to my Connect people. I know you guys are really not happy with me, but it comes with a job. Sometimes to be on and off, and sometimes to be stable. It will be fine one day. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us and let's do some more. We'll see you when we see you. We are out here. Ta-ta.